Evening, folks. I've had a couple of requests of just an update on what's happening with the store, what's progressing, what's getting added. We were hoping to do a February 1st haul video, but got sidetracked by projects in the house, stuff like that. So I just wanted to give you a quick summary of where we're at and what's been added to the store. So, expanding the wall, got another row. Let's see how that goes. Should get it filled up pretty quick. These were all the February 1st releases. Got the new Ninjago Dragons, the little battle pack, our first foray into the new space set. These are actually quite good. I'll do a separate review video on that. Nice parts, new figures, yeah, cute little robot. We had to pick this up because I wanted to add the Venom to my own collection. The rest of that went on at the store. Valentine's was there, so managed to pick up 6 sets of those. Really nice parts. I appear to be the only one in the UK actually parting these out, so that's been really good for sales. We'll go over that in a little second. Added a couple more things. More of the Boba Fett's. Managed to pick up the art project. That was nearly 4,000 pieces, I think. Yeah, 4,000 pieces. So they all get added to the store. Really nice plates. Picked up some brickheads for the kids. They won't go anywhere near the store, they go upstairs. Some Minecraft sets, got them on clearance. If I can pick up some more, then they might get parted out. If not, they'll just get sold as is. And a Hulkbuster. You can't go wrong with an Iron Man. Something else we managed to pick up was just a few battle packs. So these are going to get parted out. 75345. 2 of one trooper, one of the officers and one of the specialists. And the parts will just get put in the wall. Other than that, let's see. So we've been working on this system for unique tiles. Get them out the drawers. Just each individual 1x2 or 2x2, printed or stickered. Go in these little nail trays, so we'll work our way through them. That's what this drawer is. Just as we've been going through the bulk or finding them, then we'll get them separated into a different storage area. So, it's been a very busy week. That's been our busiest week since we opened the store. 7 orders in, all shipped and packed, reasonable amount of money. Some of them just 1 or 2 parts, some of them lots of parts. Couple of minifigure sales, so can't go wrong with them. One of the other things, came across new bagged quarter domes. Belongs to an R2-D2. 4 of these, nearly £10 each. Two seconds to adjust the camera just so it'll pick this stuff up. Working our way through these, all the different masonry blocks, stuff like that, get those added to the store. And we've done some work updating our little mocks for displaying our minifigures, getting photographs to go on eBay and other platforms and stuff like that. As for the bulk, if I can get this to zoom. Working our way through bricks, Technic underneath, all the uniques, anything printed, doors, vehicle parts, stuff like that. And then my daughter done a little sort, so these are all minifigure parts. And let the camera catch up. So, black torsos, printed legs, white torsos, everything else. So lots of legs. So spend a bit of time, we'll go through them. Good afternoon, folks. So I wasn't planning to film today, but we got a surprise delivery. I wasn't expecting it until the weekend. but this one I thought, best film. Now I'm going to preface this by saying I did reach out to Jabo at Brickzar to see did he want the Fabuland stuff before I bid on this auction, but he decided that he had enough of it, so when I seen the amount of classic stuff that was on the listing, I couldn't resist, had to pick this up. This is my childhood in a box. So let's have a quick look and see what we actually find inside. Now I just opened the packaging, I haven't actually dug through any of the haul yet, but this was one of the main reasons right off the bat. That there is my childhood. 6378. So we're hoping that the base plate is in decent condition. I don't know if that's part of the original build, or if that's a set, or if that's just someone's little custom creation. But this is what I was looking for. Some of the original 80s shell stickers. Those little printed tiles, I don't know if those are original. There's some of the Fabuland stuff we mentioned. It all appears to be in good condition. A lot of it, because of its age, will need cleaned up, but that's not a big deal. Original windows. Get that stuff out of the way. So there we go. As you can see, dusty, but it all appears to be in good condition. So we'll get some of that stuff cleaned up and then see what we're going to do with it. Old 70s bricks, some of the 80s stuff. Vehicle plates, tons of those. Old windshields. Right, so this was what was interesting me. To see, was this in good condition? Was it stressed or cracked? That appears to be real good condition. Yep, so that'll do for a reconstruction. So we can get that set rebuilt, hopefully. Not entirely sure what this is off of. We'll have a wee look. It also appears to be pretty old. Oh, there we go. Now I did see the plane in the listing. I don't know if the minifigures and stuff are there. Back in the olden days, there wasn't many printed tiles, so... Oh, there we go. That looks to be fairly original. Generic base plate. So, staircase. Not cracked. So this is some of the Fabuland stuff that I'd reached out to Brickzar about. He has most of this stuff. He says it's mostly cardboard stuff he's looking for, or instructions, so we'll get some of this stuff listed and see, is anyone in the UK actually interested in the Fabuland stuff. Old doors. The plane we mentioned. Oh, there's the minifigure right there. Let's have a look. Considering his age, he's in real good condition. Could do with a clean. Most of this stuff, because of its age, will be very delicately cleaned. Old door off the shelf. Signage isn't stressed. Yeah, this stuff looks good. So I'm going to have a quick pick through this, and then we'll lay out some of the highlights and just see what we came across. But yeah, I just wanted to film sticker across 4 prints. Nice. The original caravan. There's a bite mark on the middle of his forehead, but those heads are easy enough to replace. We should have tons of those. But yeah, we'll have a pick through, we'll lay out some of the highlights, and we'll do a quick summary. I just wanted to include that in this week's vlog. Cheers. And we're back. So after about an hour of sorting, a little bit of cleaning, some research, these are the miscellaneous Fabuland pieces that are left. Still don't know what set the staircase came from, because these don't match, but got a little minifigure. Paint's not great on his head, the rest of the figure looks reasonable condition, but other than that we'll set him aside. We did establish that these vehicles, really good condition, no cracks, wheels are intact, handlebars which frequently break, they're in good condition. Got the saddlebags. Camera, stock's intact, reasonably nice condition. And those belong to this set, which is where the aerial came from. This is a valuable part. That was one of the things that was highlighted in our conversation. The only flaw I can see with this is they put the sticker on the wrong side for the hose. Should be here. But I'm sure someone can make use of the rest of those parts. So that's a nice little Fabuland find. A little introduction into that. Some old light grey parts and some era specific parts like these that don't have the little ledge on the edge. Light grey headlight brick, always useful. I'm sure that comes from one of the sets. A little selection of era specific bricks, no supports. Same on the clears. The usual with these. They were quite a common part back in the old days. This is off the caravan set. Once we do the restoration on that, we'll need that part. Selection of just generic parts. Some more plates. These were the instructions that were salvageable. So we've got this. It appears that we have most of the parts needed for this. It's in good condition. The aeroplane, as we found, it's in good condition. And then of course the shell set. I've had a wee look through. Most of this appears to be okay. I do have one set of bricks, which I'll highlight in a second. These. So these were the shell specific parts. Now this, I don't actually recognise this, so this might be from another set. But the top brick is extremely yellowed and that sticker's been separated. So that's not ideal. Same with this one. Bite mark on the front, really badly yellowed on the back. I don't know if that could be transferred. But everything else appears to be in good condition. The older sets had stickers across multiple parts. Normally they would get split or separated, so to find them like this is quite rare. Same with these signs. 4 tiles, 1 sticker right along, so to find them like that. Now, we did come across this. I don't know if I can get that in frame properly. There we go. 1x2 printed tile, not a sticker. It's due for removal on Bricklink, so I don't know what we're going to do with this. And then the pump. So that's the shell parts. So these pieces come from the delivery truck, and that would be the driver. So we need to restore that, see if we can find instructions, put that back together. Just some era specific fencing and stuff like that. These slopes, you don't really see them nowadays. Same, crossbars in light grey. Some more of the printed pieces from the shell set, just to make sure that everything was intact, because these assemblies are very expensive to replace. In this condition, lined up stickers, you're looking at £7 or £8 each just for that assembly with that sticker. Selection of era specific wheels. These are always useful to have, and the bars aren't rusted, which is rare for parts this old. Same with these. Nope, they're not the separating ones. Found a nice selection of signs. and these would have been expensive to replace. Now they will need tied, cleaned, re-knotted, better than that. But yeah, there's £2.50 each to replace, so that's a good find. Some of the old printed stuff and some original trees. These are slightly larger than the ones that are available now, so they're good to have. Got another little Fabuland vehicle. Some of the pieces off the plane. And the main scoop seems to be intact, no stress for the little digger, so we'll restore that. Caravan set. Now one of the things that's concerning, now I know this isn't always a thing, but let's see if I can separate this. I don't know if I can show that properly on camera. It doesn't say Lego inside his hair, which I know isn't the only time that that happens, but the female has the Lego print inside. These all appear to be era specific. I didn't come across any Flego while I was sorting, but I may need to look further into that one before I decide what I'm doing with it. Some of the other minifigures that were available. That was my concern, not having her. One of the old spaceman tanks. Don't know where that comes from. One of the ones that often confuses people when we're talking is that Lego? Yes, that is Lego. The little pickup from the shell set. Just a selection of vehicle parts, era specifics. These little slopes, you don't normally get them in that condition, they tend to crack on the sides. So to find old ones this well maintained, they're always good. Disappointed in this. It should be on a 1x4. It comes from a little burger shack. Good condition sticker, just unfortunately it's on the wrong part. And we did find this. I've seen a few people find these recently. You don't normally get them with the keys, but good working order. That'll probably play in the background now. And we did identify this base plate. This comes from the police headquarters, which we don't have any other parts from. And then, of course, that's the one from the shell garage. Good condition, no stress, no cracking. So once that gets cleaned up, that'll get restored. So I think that's the rest of the highlights. Once we do some work on the shell garage, if I get it put back together and intact, then I'll do a little video for that. But anything that you are interested in, just reach out. I can put stuff aside or get it listed quicker. All the socials are in the description below. But that was just today's highlights. Thanks guys. So while we were sorting all the Fabuland stuff and all the vintage collection, we got another order in. Now this is our first repeat customer. 20 petals and 9 plates. Now the last time this buyer was here, they bought a whole bunch of the botanical stuff. This is all stuff from our Rosie sets that we parted out just after Valentine's Day. So really appreciate the order. We're going to try out this packaging. It's boxes that are the exact size of a large letter. See how this one goes, see how we like them. If we don't like them, we'll go back to padded envelopes. But yeah, just a wee quick highlight, another order in, progress is being made. And we're back. So I'm going to start the part out of these. The way we're looking at it is we have 10 of these sets. We're going to completely part out 2 of them, break down all the minifigures, sell heads, legs, accessories for the helmets, things like that, and then we will put 8 of them directly into the wall. Unassembled figures, but selling them as figures rather than as parts. So I'm just going to set up a quick time lapse, do the first 2, and then we'll come back and we'll do the last 8. See how that goes, do a quick review of how many parts it adds to the wall. So just to summarise, this is what we're looking at. And then these are the minifigure parts. 8 heads, each of the different types of helms, 4 of these torsos, 2 with blue arms, 2 with white, 2 of the officer's legs, and 6 of the generic legs. So we'll part out the additional 8 sets, and then we'll start putting the figures away, and then we'll do a quick summary of where that leaves us part wise. So that's us finished the part out. "16 of the heavy troopers, 8 of the specialists, 8 of the standard officers, and then that's the parts. So we're looking at 1,190 parts, 59 lots, £223 part out. So we'll get those added to the wall, and then we'll get these put away. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Any feedback, just leave it in the comments below or reach out to us. As I said before, anything you see featured in these videos that doesn't make it onto the store, reach out, we'll get it added. It's just a case of working our way through the bulk. So hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. Some more content will be coming soon. Thanks, cheers.